Good evening, everybody. It is Sunday night. We didn't have an early show because of basketball, so a special CBS DFW webcast for you about your weather. Now, the thunderstorms that were around last night, mostly in East Texas, they were long gone and got into the Tennessee Valley. We'll run this again. You see it was tumultuous weather across Arkansas, Alabama, and Tennessee yet again. There were reported 5 fatalities by flooding around the Nashville area through last night and early morning, and there was a lot of high water rescues as well. You can see from Nashville and especially just south there across Franklin, there were reports 5 to 6 inches of rain. It was just a tremendous problem. They also had tornado damage across the Tennessee Valley and in Middle Tennessee. Around here, we just had blue sky. Breezy conditions in the morning, and then just an absolutely gorgeous afternoon as we were calling today. The sun temperatures today got up to 71 degrees after morning low of 54. Very typical for this time of year. That will be a full moon out in the night sky tonight. The worm moon, as it's called. Live look in Frisco. The winds have died down at the airport, still out of the north-northeast at 14 miles an hour, and temperatures at this hour at 71 degrees. So let's talk about your evening. Get out and enjoy it. Just absolutely gorgeous weather. Big reason is the low dew points and these temperatures in the 60s under clear skies and that full moon out tonight. Just absolutely gorgeous evening, just like yesterday, last night as well. Okay, here are the last 3 days of March, and this is how the forecast looks. Tomorrow will be a little warmer. We'll be in the mid-70s. We'll be about 80 degrees on Tuesday, and then a cold front comes through. We got a 30% chance of rain and thunderstorms. I'll show you more about that in just a moment. But that is Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, and then it dries out quickly. Wednesday afternoon, very windy day, and temperatures much cooler. We'll be into the mid-60s for an afternoon high for the last day of March. Now, high pressure has been over us throughout the day, or at least the influence of it, as it's really centered in over by the Panhandle. It's going to move off to the east, so instead of a north wind, remember you got clockwise flow around high pressure on this side of the equator, you're going to have a south wind starting tomorrow. Still not enough of a south wind to get the dew points back up. So tomorrow we're in the mid-70s with no humidity, great weather. But by Tuesday, the dew points are back up. The second day of a good south wind and approaching cold front, and this is, of course, springtime. And the combination of these two, and usually a third with upper air disturbance, is enough to get some thunderstorms going. So let's show this. On Tuesday morning, we'll pick up with some cloud cover. We'll probably still have temperatures hit 80 degrees on those really strong south winds. And then the front comes through and starts firing up a line of thunderstorms. I'll stop it at 9 o'clock at night. Some of these could produce some small hail. We'll have the front come through the metroplex probably early, so the thunderstorm risk is going to be smaller, but it will certainly be greater for the eastern half. As we get through the overnight hours on the other side of the front, the way the atmosphere is set up, we probably could have some rain still going on in the morning hours on Wednesday, but it quickly clears away because of strong north winds and we dry out. So during the night, Tuesday night, that's a 30% chance of rain. We'll put in a 10% chance for the morning hours on Wednesday. Look at the precipitation next 6 days. I mean, we're talking about a dry week ahead. Not so good this time of year. Normally, as you go into March and April, you expect a little rain around to help things come out of soil. All the plants start to green up. It looks like we're going to have a severe drought around here for another week or so, because as you see again in the 7-day forecast, there's not a lot of rain in the forecast all the way to Easter. We have the cooler weather to look forward to Wednesday, Thursday, slightly warmer by the time we get into the weekend, but Easter is looking very nice. We'll have temperatures in the upper 70s. Join Steve Pickett, myself, Keith Russell, for the latest in news, weather, and sports. That'll be just after 10 o'clock tonight on CBS 11. See you then.